Hello everybody, my name is Ace. Today we're going to be running some more L4 missions in the Marshal. I made a tiny alteration to my fit. I've got a cloaking device here. This is going to make me, have a little bit of a better chance of surviving. I mean, obviously people are easily able to kill me, but just a tiny bit more chance of survival. So I'm putting that cloaking device on because that second auto-targeting system was not too necessary. Didn't feel like it was too necessary. I've had to put some ballistic control systems on though to get the CPU. So it's a bit more on the line right now, but we're going to do a mission right here, and it is this mission, the Blockade. The Blockade is a mission which is pretty good for testing firepower capabilities. All I'm really going to do is just go in there, bust through the blockade, and get out. I'm going to use these EM torpedoes because we're going to face Blood Raiders exclusively here. And it should be a pretty smooth ride. There's not really a whole lot to this mission. It's a pretty good mission if you want to get some good ticks. I have been able to get some very impressive ticks with Marauders, so hopefully we'll get some good ticks with the Marshal as well, though not as impressive, you've got the 1.5k DPS, which is quite a lot, but compared to a Marauder, that's not a whole lot. Alright, let's go ahead. Something I thought about is that this kind of shape of the Marshal's head, or the front part, it looks a bit like sort of like a snowplower, like it's just gonna bust straight through, or something that will siege a castle, looks very pointy. Okay, let's take out that Stasis Webifier. I don't need that crap on me. Yeah, let's go and take out this Stasis Webifier, activate this auto target as well. There we go. Good. We can keep our D-scan a little bit active, just to just keep a little bit of eye on local potential gankers. There's a boost a little bit there. Get a bit of a boost. Come on, die! How long am I? That time for my missiles to travel was way too short, too long. Okay, let's move here. It's just I'm so used to the Barghest and the Golem, which have pretty fast torpedoes, especially the Barghest, but this has got pretty slow torpedoes if you compare it to those two ships. I wish they would change it. They should definitely change it, I think, on the Marshal. Give it, instead of flight time, give it velocity. I see no real reason to not give velocity bonus over flight time. It's just velocity seems to always be just so much better. So I don't know, maybe there's some situations, but I can't think of any. Can you guys? If you guys can think of the situation where flight time is more important than velocity, then let me know in the comments below. Okay, 1 second. Someone is at the door, so I'm going to have to just warp out for a tiny bit. Be right back. Alright, let's go back to the location. You got Marshal sitting in space. You can't leave it there for long, because it's not long until someone's going to combat probe you down and get a whole fleet of catalysts on my ship. Alright, let's go back and took out that Stasis Webifier. It took forever to take out. Bit unfortunate right there. Probably what I should have done is added some rigs. Could probably add some rigs to increase flight time instead of this Calefaction catalyst over here. Could add something that improves flight time. Okay, let's get moving. Activate auto-targeter. Let's start with the shield boosting, no need for that. Okay, it's something that I like with the Marshal is this, they've got equal resistances everywhere. They're not extremely big resistances, but it's not like I have a big EM hole like the typical shield ships. That's one thing I'm very grateful of when I'm fighting these Blood Raiders, because the Blood Raiders, they hit hard at the EM hole, so I'd probably... I'm tanking pretty good, even though they're doing EM and I'm in a shield-based ship. That's just one thing I've noticed that CCP tends to do with every type of overpowered race. They just make them omni damage and omni resistance. Like the Drifters, the Concord guys, they've all got omni resistances. They do all types of damage types, and they can tank all types of damage types. Like we can do here, we can do any type of weapon system, I guess. So we kind of omni damage, especially with the torpedoes. We are omni damage here too. So yeah, a little bit of omni. We can do everything. We're versatile in our Marshal. Let's Webify this guy a little bit. Don't need to keep boosting for so long. Good. There we go. Take him out. Now we can just... Oh, there's a lot of NPCs right there. hope we don't get annihilated by these guys, because there are a lot of NPCs. I mean, we've got a good tank, but I don't know. You saw that, like those NPCs that were shooting me before, they were able to do quite a bit of damage. Let's keep a little bit of range here. Maybe we should not be in the middle of everything. We should probably go a little bit snipey. And let's take out these frigates. So there's potential people who are going to try to, you know, warp scramble us. Can take them out. Well, I'm getting neutered out as well a bit of it. I'm gonna have to warp out here. Damn, I can't believe a Marshal has to warp out from some bloody Blood Raider scrubs. But what I'm gonna do here, and I'm gonna warp back in, and then what I'll do is I'll warp at range, because this has like a pocket that really you can snipe very well in. Look how long it takes. How many cycles do I have to get off before I can actually start shooting them? Is this tracking disrupting me? Come on, warp please. Warp please, anytime now. Good. Okay, so we're going to switch to Javelin, Mjolnir Javelin. I didn't expect this. Well, to be honest, when I said that I've mentioned this before, that you don't need a whole lot of tank in L4 missions. That are for blitzable missions. The Blockade mission right here, this is not a typical mission you would blitz. So it takes a long time, and the time you spend to do it is not usually worth the time to do it. So if I was to blitz stuff like in a Barghest that doesn't have has less tank than the ship, I wouldn't do it, because it would not be worth my time. And also the Barghest wouldn't be able to tank everything here. Wait 1 second. There we go. We're going to warp in a little bit of a range right here. Oh, we can warp in at location. We can't warp in at a range. Okay. So we have to warp back, and we're just going to pull range with our MWD. So 85 kilometer range, that's pretty good. And we can also put a little bit of a missile precision script to get a little bit more precise missiles right here. What is our range? 69 kilometers. Not too good, not too good. I would have liked to have a bit more range of Javelin. That's what you get when you use a PvP ship in a PvE activity. A lot of NPCs right here, a lot of NPCs. Let's just pull range and snipe everything. Like all these destroyers and frigates. We'll take these frigates out first, to be honest. I think that'll be the best thing to do in destroyers. And we're just so slow, it's so damn slow, so we cannot do anything really. One volley there, I think that'll be enough, just one volley. And then we'll go and take out this guy. One volley there. It takes so long. Let's see how long it takes for these guys to, these missiles to land. Yeah, look at that. Look at the time it takes to these missiles to land. It's just so insane how this is so slow. Oh, you know, I just love the Barghists insta popping torpedoes. I miss them so much. There we go. Shoot this guy. Pull a little bit of range here. And kill all these groups over here, the ones that are sort of in range. Wait, who is closest? I think these guys are closest. Yeah, we can pull the range to the side here. There we go. Shoot this guy. Oh, let's see now. We can just kill everything that's in range, really. And then after that, we can just move in closer when there's less DPS on the field and go in with rage, you know. Oh, we still need to kill this guy. Oh, he's not even dying. Oh, that's annoying. This is the one thing that I'm a little bit disappointed, though. I thought the Marshal would be a bit tankier than this, but it's got a lot to do with our capacitor. We've not got the best capacitor. I mean, we could have more capacitor than we've got right now. We're going more DPS than capacitor, but I think if I had a steel capacitor, I would be able to tank these guys without too big of an issue. Let's take out this guy. We can soon Webify him as well. I don't want to Webify him. I want to Webify that frigate over there who's trying to get under my guns. There we go. Now he's dead. Good, good. Now we can maybe switch to rage here, because all these tiny little stuff there, they're very close. So it'll be just. Oh, you see, I almost one-shotted him there. That's really good. Really damn good. In fact, probably I'll one-shot these guys. It wouldn't surprise me. There we go. Take him out. We don't have any drones in the Marshal. That's one thing that I noticed with these Concord ships. They don't like drones for some reason. So even though they're like a bit of like an omni damage type of people, they don't like drones for some reason. I don't know why. They just don't like drones. They're just the hater of drones. Okay, I'll take out this guy. Move towards the other groups. Can move here. Webify him. This guy a little bit. Almost popped just about one tap to him. Didn't fully do that, but just about. Mjolnir Javelin, I think, because all these, you know, cruisers over here can take them out very quickly with the Mjolnir Javelin. Some orcas here. A lot of mining occurs in here, or I've noticed they've got quite a few belts here. I mean, not a whole lot, but a few belts here. So you can get a lot of mining done. I've noticed that a lot of the people here tend to mine. Innocent miners. The battleships, they seem to not really be doing anything right now, because we're keeping our range. There we go. Take out this guy. Let's do 1-2 tap him. Lock up the rest of them. Webify him as well to get a little better application, you know. Be a really good application since we've got 2 precision scripts. Get some nice application right here. Oh, he's repairing. He thinks he can active tank a Marshal. That's not what's gonna happen here, man. Not what's gonna happen here. I wish that the Marshals in the Abyss, they had torpedoes like these, like I've got now, because then it'll be so much easier to kite them. Because I have big problems with the Marshals in the Abyss because of their rapid heavies. They have very good range, so it's a little bit, it's quite difficult to kite them if you're in a frigate. Because frigates usually have very rarely they can apply outside like 70 kilometers range. This is what the Marshals with rapid heavies do, like 70 something kilometer range. I wish they had torpedoes which were easily kited like I've got now, especially Rage. You'd kite very easily. But on the other hand, I don't like how there's a lot of emphasis on kiting meta in the Abyss. The Sanchas are good examples of this, and the Rogue Drum Battlecruisers. Like, if you decide to brawl, you're gonna get annihilated. You get the Rogue Drum Battlecruisers, they'll just kill you straight away. The same thing with the Sancha cruisers, they'll almost kill you straight away. So nothing that can really help you there. Let's move towards these. Corpum Sage. Corpum Sage. Megatron. Oh, Megatron. That's a pretty cool ship. I like the look of the Megatron. It's like the Vindicator. I think overall that's a very cool looking hull. So at 1 boost, just half the shields like that. Super cool. Super cool. Marshal flying around enforcing law at this warp gate over here that's been taken over by pirate savages. Okay, there we go. Come on, die cruiser, please. There we go. Now we will reload to Rage after this because there's only battleships left. Raj, we'll go to Raj. Start webifying him a little bit just to get a little bit better application. We can't webify him now. The thing I like is that I'm cap stale with my MWD, so I'm just cruising around all the time. But the thing is, it doesn't really matter when you cruise around all the time if your MWD goes only 700 meters a second. Like, what the heck is 700 meters a second? Cannot Concord invent some like lightweight alloys or something that can make my ship go faster? Because this is just way too slow. Cannot give me like 1k a second? The Barghest wasn't it go like 1.3k a second or something like that? Really, I don't know why these Concord guys and people who invent Black Ops battleships, they must be so heavy. There must be that jump drive that's weighing them down or something like that. Maybe take a look. What's the weight of a Marauder? Oh no, Black Ops. 200 million kilograms. Let's see how much does a Golem weigh? Golem weighs attributes 94 million kilos. Okay, so this is a very heavy ship we've got right here. One thing though maybe is that we're using the MWD. It increases our mass. I don't know. Maybe it does. Let's just put the range script. They're going outside of range now. There we go. If we check this without this, how much does it weigh? 150 million kilos. Yeah, that is why. We've got a very big boy right here, big boy. So that's why I think that's why we're so slow. Let's see how much the Barghest weighs. The barge. 98 million kilos, okay. So it's about the same as a Marauder. But it does go a lot faster than Marauders, I don't know why. Jackdaw here. Oh, these guys ever end? There's a lot of NPCs here. A ton of NPCs. Another group like it was before, basically just spawning on the sides. I guess we'll go for this group over here. Boost up a little bit, go to the side a little bit. Frigates over here. A bit of a javelin. Cruise a little bit to the side. Don't need to boost so much. They're anyway gonna nuke me as well. Now we gotta start shooting. Boosty boost. We're gonna have to warp out again. Seems like we're getting a lot of A lot of DPS pressure right now from all these battleships. Ah, this is annoying. Maybe if we start MWDing and just boost a little bit, maybe we could do that. I don't know. I don't think our MWD is doing a whole lot to mitigate damage. It'll probably be better to just cruise here and use our shield booster to just boost while we can. Let's just boost. Okay, put a little bit of rage. Yeah, I think it's better to just not use our MWD like we're doing now. We can just take them out like this. Just keep cruising. Bit of a boost. Boosty boost boost. One last one. There we go. Good, good, good. How long can we boost for without the MWD on? 1 minute and 40 seconds, but that's assuming I use it all the time. I'm not using it all the time right now. But that's good. You see our tank is stabilizing now. That's very nice. It is going down very quickly. We don't have the biggest buffer right here. How big is our buffer? 6k. Not at all a big buffer right here. How much EHP do we have? 30k EHP. Oh my god. 30k EHP. What the hell is that? That's like cruiser level EHP. Basically, CCP made this to on purpose be like a gank magnet. Just insta pops. It could this probably be killed by smart bombs or something? Just how easy this seems to be able to get popped. Oh, there's a lot of NPCs right here. We are doing some decent tanking, though. I have to say we are doing some decent tanking, and we're not even going to the break point of our capacitor. The capacitor's break point is like 25%. We're not even going there, and we're still able to keep our shields up. That's a really good sign. Let's take all the battleships, I think, because if we take out the battleships, we'll get the DPS off the field. But this is actually feeling pretty dangerous, you know, having to go around and manage my tank like this. I never feel like I have to do this in a Marauder. We're obviously not using something as OP as a Marauder right here, but I'm using a 6-bill ship. Give me more stuff for my money. Oh man. Let's see now. Well, I don't know if our capacitor is going to be able to handle this, because see here, our capacitors are getting low now, and we're taking out stuff, but I don't think it'll be enough. What is our range? 47 kilometers, so they're almost getting out of range now. This is, I think we're just about surviving, and as time goes on, we're going to be taking less damage too, because you know stuff is dying, less DPS. So I think that's good. We can take out this Cardinal over here. I think after this Cardinal is down, probably I'll be able to, and these two battleships over here, maybe these three guys over here, can invest, try to get them to die as soon as possible. I think we'll have some good times. I think we'll have some good times after that, because it should be stabilizing with regards to the tank. The rest of these guys are very far away, so I don't think they're even doing full DPS. We are getting neutered out a bit though. That's a bit scary, you know. That also could be why our capacitor is going a little bit down more than it did before. We'll take out the DPS, because the thing is, if we take out DPS, it's kind of going to counteract the Newton in a way as well. Less DPS means less usage of my shield booster, and then it also means that we're going to have more capacitor to spare as well. Just one for, just to make sure this guy dies. So damn slow, so it's hard to predict, you know, when you're going to be able to kill these guys and not. Come on, are they even going to hit? He's cruising away. You see the missiles? They're coming. They're coming. Hopefully they do hit. Oh, they didn't even hit! Come on! Let's take out the guys that are close. We just wasted so much for this guy. I tried to get everything on this guy. I don't think we can afford to use the MWD, because our capacitor is looking pretty bad right now. Just one last shield boost. There we go. This Mjolnir right here, he should be able to be taken out at least. We're going to have to warp out again. Come on. Marshal doesn't seem to be doing too good. Yeah, we're going to have to warp out here. This is not good. Not good. Our capacitor is just getting blapped right here by these neuters. And this scrub just managed to get out of range just at the last second. Oh! Frustrating, frustrating. My 6-bill ship is unfortunately not able to take on this Alpha mission right here. My 6-bill PvP ship is not able to do it. What a surprise. Dock here. You know, it's funny to think that the ship here that I've docked in this structure is probably like worth 10 times more than the structure itself. I think these engineering complexes cost a few $100 million or something like that. You can see here in market. How much do these guys cost? So no show info. Raitaru. That's annoying. You can't just look at it like that. Raitaru. How much they cost? Yeah, 400 million, something like that. Probably less because we're in a kind of a remote system, so we're not close to a big marketplace. So our ship is worth more than 10 probably times, definitely more than worth 10 times the amount as that whole structure was worth. That's pretty funny. They have a flex right there on that right tower. Let's go there towards this guy. Boosting, no need to boost. Just want to get close to this guy because it just takes forever for my stupid torpedoes to actually land. Okay, there we go. I'll take out this Corpus Oracle over here. Then I think the next thing will be these Newton cruisers and destroyers that will be taken out very quickly with a bit of rage or a bit of javelin. There we go, Corpus Oracle. Take him out, please. Just one more volley. Good, good, good. Keep moving. A little bit of a javelin now. And hopefully they're not too close. I think the destroyers go down still pretty quickly, even if they are close. How much DPS do I have with javelin? Only 800 DPS. Wow. Spend 6 bill on a ship, 7 bill on a ship and fit. Get 800 DPS. Nice. Okay, let's do one tap here, and then one tap here. Let's one tap these guys. So nice. What's our range? 70 something? 85. Okay, that's good. At least we have some decent range now, so we can hit stuff and just kill the small things. We can even kill the battle cruisers as well. Oh, didn't die. Okay, we'll take out this visionary right here. Get a bit of a boost going on. There we go. And we can take out these cruisers now. Move towards them as well, just to get stuff a bit done a bit quicker. We can maybe even use a bit of a Webifier to you know, increase applicability as well. Something I probably should have done is get a bit of tractor beam or something to grab in the loot, because there's a lot of quite many millions here that are on the table, left here on the table by me not salvaging. But you know, the Marauder or the Black Ops, I wouldn't say they're the best salvages, you know. They're the best salvages. And I wouldn't want to put an MTU here, because the MTU can be scanned down very easily, and it'll just increase the likelihood of me getting caught, and I don't want that to happen. This cloaking device here, just to, like, you know, it's also something, small things you can do just to hinder potentially getting caught. Okay, taking a stop at the MWD. Rage time for rage time. Now it's gonna kill as much as we can. Probably go a little bit closer, to be honest. We can do like this. We can put some range scripts on here, so we get 2 range scripts, and then we'll have the best time to kill these guys without going out of range like before. Big shield boost. I imagine if I had a shield boost amplifier, it would go really fast. Oof. Really down fast. Like, this shield buff is so tiny. 6k. Isn't that like the buff of what a Gila has or something? Let's see, how much does a Gila have? Gila. Almost the buff of a Gila. It's like 4k on a Gila. What is that? Seriously. Oh, there's more. Man, these guys never end. I'm so used to just having a Marauder that can do everything. Oh. Ooh, a stiletto? Oh, I don't know. Let's warp out. I'm thinking that maybe that stiletto could be some bad news. Okay, it's not a stiletto. Maybe he was just doing some mission, because that could be also something that people can do. Stilettos are possible usages for Recon 1 missions, or just in general. Interceptors are pretty good for that. So that could be a possibility right there, that someone was just running that mission as well. Oh my god, this mission is so difficult. Really damn difficult. We'll probably have to just kite, to be honest, at this point, because we have to warp out so much. It's more, even if we do less DPS, it's just better to go with, you know, the Javelin. And I feel like this is also just a really bad mission in general for the Marshal. It's not really, it's not at all a kind of full clear style the way we've fit it. We've fit it all gank, no tank. And that would be fine if we were using a Marauder with insane tank, but the Marshal does have a very good inherent tank though. I guess, but if we made it a little bit more cap stable, it would have been more viable. The only thing is, like, this would be very good, I think, for blitzing. So we'll definitely do more blitzing missions later, because the that, I'll have no issues with tank. Here, I'm having issues with tank, but if I had a blitzing mission, I don't see any problems. I think it'll go good. Like, just do the same missions that I would use in a Bargus. Pretend as if this is a Bargus, so to say. It's really annoying how I can't warp at, like, a range. Maybe we can make a bookmark. Yeah, let's try making a bookmark. We can try making a bookmark, and then we can use it to warp back in if we ever need to. Let's put a little bit of Javelin, Mjolnir Javelin. Take out these Frygates and other miscellaneous annoyances. I'll make a bookmark. Probably an MJD would have been a possibility as well to use. Where these guys will pull range from these guys over here. They're looking, looks pretty nasty what they've got over there, like a whole lot of NPCs. Alright, we can tank them good. It's just that we've not got enough capacitor, that's the thing. I could probably switch out some ballistic control systems for some Flux cores, and I can imagine it would make the whole mission go faster just because of our tank. But since we've not got good capacitor, which I tend to not have in blitzing missions, then it doesn't seem optimal. So basically, I think if I were to do this mission again ever in the Marshal, then I'll just have to fit this with less damage, more capacitor in the lows, replace some ballistic control systems with capacitor, and then I think I'll be all good. Because I can seem to, when I just activate my module, I seem to have no problems with, you know, tanking. It's just that I have issues when I have, you know, not enough capacitor, then it gets a bit problematic. Okay, I can maybe make a bookmark over here. Blockade, point of shame. I can do that. You know, the point of shame, because I'm having to keep warping in and out all the time. Okay, what we got here? Can we reach out to these guys? No. I can reach out to these frigates though. Scrubby frigates. My contract has been accepted. Oh, it must have been one of the skin giveaways I've done. Okay, let's go and shoot this guy. I'll probably Webify this guy so he doesn't come in range, because he's soon going to be in range. So Webify him soon. Webbity web, come on. Soon Webbity web. He's just going to try to, oh, I'm going to get under your guns, and then just Webify him. Oh, what? 22-kilometer web? What kind of brokenness is that? Okay, so I was just killing random battleships right here, and then I just noticed that, what? The mission is complete. So I'm guessing that there's some particular, like, trigger point or something that causes me to complete the mission or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know. But at least I've finished this damn mission, because I've been doing this for a long time now. It took way too long. I didn't at all expect this. This is a... Marshal seems to be something that I would use for blitzing, not full clear in a big mission, like fat mission like this one. So we'll go back and hand this in. My friend Iban Tijori is coming up with some potential fits for me to use to throw in my Marshal, just so that it's a bigger loot pinata for people who want to gank it. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's dock up here.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, so let's hand in this mission. Get my well-earned 8,000 LP that took me forever to get. Alright, there we go. So another L4 mission done in the Marshal. The Blockade did not go particularly well. I had to warp up to ton because of the lack of capacitor. I probably should have made this more cap stable before going in. An alternative that my friend in fact suggested was to use, like if in this fit right here, a Gist type. No, a Gist large shield booster like I'm using here. Because I am using a... What's going on in my ship here? Why has my ship not got any items fitted to it? Is it like glitching out or something? Okay, seems like I must have just clicked like fit something else, and then it must have not like fit it properly. But you can see here I'm using a Pith X large shield booster, and that's not as efficient capacitor wise, even though it gives the most amount of shield booster out of every type of like shield booster, but it uses a ton of capacitor. So if I were to use a Gist one, it would give a little bit less shield HP per second, but a lot less capacitor usage. It's a lot more expensive though, so that's just something to keep in mind. Anyway, there we go. Hope you enjoyed this video right here. L4 missions in the Marshal. And not a particularly efficient thing, but just doing it for fun. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.